Hey, what's up, you beautiful bastards? Let's dive into today's story about Angel Reese and the controversy surrounding her jersey sellout. On the surface, it sounds like a slam dunk rising basketball star, huge fan base, jerseys flying off the virtual shelves, but some people are calling foul, saying the whole thing stinks of a desperate cash grab. We're gonna break down the facts, the speculation, and the downright shady details, so buckle up. Okay, so here's the deal. Reports came out that Angel Reese's unrivaled jersey sold out in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes! That's practically unheard of in the sports merchandise world. Now, Angel's a beast on the court, no doubt. But, come on, 2 minutes? We're talking about a time frame so short it's almost like a blink of an eye. That's faster than Taylor Swift tickets, which are known to sell out in record time, often leaving fans scrambling and websites crashing. Faster than a Supreme drop, where people camp out overnight just to get their hands on the latest streetwear. Faster than... well, you get the point. It's almost like the jersey had wings and flew off the shelves. A lot of people, myself included, were immediately skeptical. How could something sell out that quickly? It just didn't add up. It just felt too insane to be true, even for someone with Angel's star power. Sure, she's a phenomenal athlete with a huge following, but 2 minutes? And that's when things started to get really interesting. People began to dig deeper, trying to uncover the truth behind this astonishing claim. Was it a marketing gimmick, a glitch in the system, or was Angel's popularity truly that explosive? Social media was buzzing with theories and speculations. Some fans were ecstatic, boasting about their quick purchase, while others were left in disbelief, questioning the authenticity of the sellout. Marketing experts weighed in, suggesting that such a rapid sellout could be a strategic move to create hype and urgency. After all, nothing drives demand like the fear of missing out. Meanwhile, Angel Reese remained the center of attention, with interviews and sports analysts discussing her impact both on and off the court. Her brand was skyrocketing, and everyone wanted a piece of the action. Whether it was a perfectly executed marketing strategy or a genuine reflection of her immense popularity, one thing was clear. Angel Reese had made a statement. Her jersey wasn't just a piece of sportswear, it was a symbol of her rising influence and the power of her fan base. So what do you think? Was it all hype, or is Angel Reese truly that big of a deal? One thing's for sure, the sports world is watching, and they're ready for whatever comes next. So the jerseys supposedly sell out in 2 minutes, right? That's what the headlines are screaming, 2 minutes and poof, they're gone. Now think about that for a second. 2 minutes is barely enough time to even load a web page, let alone make a purchase, but somehow, thousands of people managed to snag these jerseys in that tiny window. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? But here's the kicker. The news articles announcing the sellout were published almost immediately after the jerseys went live. We're talking minutes if not seconds after the supposed sellout. How is that even possible? You following me here? That means journalists had roughly 2 minutes to confirm the sellout, write a whole article about it, and get it blasted out to the world. And not just one journalist, but multiple news outlets, all reporting the same thing at the same time. Look, I've worked in media, and let me tell you, that ain't happening. Writing a news article, even a short one, takes time. You have to gather the facts, confirm the details, write the piece, and then it goes through an editor before it gets published. It just screams of a pre-written press release ready to go the second those jerseys dropped. It's like they knew exactly when the sellout would happen and had everything prepared in advance. And that, my friends, is fishy as hell. It raises a lot of questions about the authenticity of the sellout and the integrity of the news reporting. Are we being manipulated by a well-orchestrated PR stunt? Is this just a clever marketing ploy to create hype and drive demand? Whatever the case, it's clear that something doesn't add up. So next time you see a headline about a lightning-fast sellout, take a moment to question it, because in the world of media and marketing, not everything is as it seems. Now, if Angel Reese's super-fast sellout wasn't enough to raise eyebrows, get this: multiple players, including Chelsea Gray and Natasha Cloud, were also reported to have sold out their jerseys at the exact same time. Now, I'm not saying these women aren't incredible athletes, but they have different levels of fame, different fan bases, different everything. The idea that they all had the exact same demand, down to the second, is just not believable. It's like the twilight zone of sports merchandising. The illusion of scarcity. So, how do you manufacture hype? You create the illusion of scarcity, and that's where the speculation gets really juicy. Rumors started swirling that only a tiny number of jerseys were ever available in the first place. We're talking maybe 5, maybe 50, but definitely not enough to satisfy the supposed massive demand. By releasing such a limited supply, they instantly create a frenzy, Make it seem like everyone and their grandma wants one, even if that's not actually true. Too smooth to be true. Think about any time you've ever tried to snag something super hyped up online. It's chaos. Websites crash, you're stuck in endless queues, it's a whole thing. But with these jerseys, crickets. Everything went off without a hitch, no glitches, no complaints about the website crashing. It was almost too perfect. And that's exactly why so many people are calling BS. It just reeks of a carefully orchestrated PR stunt designed to create buzz where there wasn't any before. Defying the laws of supply and demand. Look, I'm not an economist, but even I know a little something about supply and demand, and what we're seeing here with these jersey sales just doesn't add up. Less popular players selling out at the same speed as Angel Reese? That's not how the real world works. Not with sneakers, not with concert tickets, and definitely not with sports jerseys. It's basic economics, people. If you still need convincing that something shady's going on, just look at the fan reactions. People were pissed. They were on social media, venting about how they tried to buy a jersey the second they dropped, only to find everything sold out. Now I'm all for a little bit of healthy competition, but when real fans are getting shut out, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It just adds fuel to the fire that this whole thing was a carefully constructed illusion. The sneaker hype machine comes to basketball. This whole limited release, instant sellout tactic, it's not new. It's ripped straight from the playbook of sneaker companies trying to create hype and drive up prices. And that's what's so frustrating here. It feels like Unrivaled is trying to play the same game even though they're a new league, still trying to find their footing. It's like they're more focused on creating the illusion of success than actually building a sustainable business. Where's the proof? One of the biggest red flags in this whole mess? The lack of proof. It's baffling how, in an age where data is king, we have so little to go on. Companies usually flaunt their success stories with detailed reports and transparent figures. But here, we are left in the dark. Where are the sales figures? The numbers that should be readily available to back up these claims? It's almost as if they don't want us to see the real picture. Are they hiding something? Or is there simply nothing to show? Where's the data showing that all these jerseys actually flew off the virtual shelves? In a world where every click and purchase is tracked, it's suspiciously convenient that this data is missing. We should be seeing charts, graphs, and detailed breakdowns of these supposed sales. It's all just vague statements and suspiciously timed press releases. These announcements seem more like attempts to control the narrative rather than provide any real evidence. They tell us what they want us to believe, but where's the hard proof? And let's not forget the reports that the league has been struggling financially and even failed to pay players their promised bonuses. This isn't just a minor oversight, it's a significant issue that raises serious questions about their financial health and transparency. It makes this whole jersey sellout seem even more like a desperate attempt to drum up cash and distract from bigger problems. The lack of transparency, the timing of the announcements, and the financial struggles all paint a picture of an organization in trouble, trying to cover up its issues rather than address them head-on. We need real answers, not just more questions. Smoke and mirrors can't hide the truth. So what's the real story here? Is Angel Reese's jersey sellout a genuine testament to her popularity? Or is it all a carefully constructed illusion? Honestly, I think it's pretty clear. This has all the markings of a marketing ploy, designed to create buzz, generate headlines, and distract from the Unrivaled League's deeper issues. It's about creating a facade of success, even if it's built on a foundation of smoke and mirrors. What do you think? So, what do you think? Was this a clever marketing strategy or a desperate attempt to cover up deeper issues? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, stay awesome.